Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sheila Alisha Atmarini with student ID 102012040226 and 3. I'm from class TI 48 Inter, and today I will explain about design of radiation therapy problem. For the background story here, we have Mary has just been diagnosed as having a cancer at a fairly advanced stage. Specifically, she has large malignant tumor in the bladder area or a whole bladder lesion. Mary is to receive the most advanced medical care available to give her every possible chance to survival. This care will include extensive radiation therapy. Radiation therapy involves using an external beam treatment machine to pass ionizing radiation through the patient's body, damaging both cancerous and healthy tissues. Each beam delivers more radiation to the tissue near the entry point than to the tissue near the exit point. Scatter also causes some delivery of radiation to tissue outside the direct path of the beam. Because tumor cells are typically microscopically interspersed among healthy cells, the radiation dosage throughout the tumor region must be large enough to kill the malignant cells, which are slightly more radiosensitive, yet small enough to spare the healthy cells. And the goal of the design is to select the combination of beams to be used and the intensity of each one to generate the best possible dose distribution. Once the treatment design has been developed, it is administered in many installments spread over several weeks. To illustrate how the artificial variable technique deals with functional constraint in a more than equal form, we will use the model of design Mary's radiation therapy. And here we have the data for the design of Mary's radiation therapy. We have the area that includes healthy anatomy, critical tissues, tumor region, and center of tumor. And we have the average of fraction of entry dose absorbed by area. There is beam 1 that includes 0.4, 0.3, 0.5, and 0.6. And for the beam 2, we have 0.5, 0.1, 0.5, and 0.4. And for the restriction on total average dosage in kilowatts, we have for healthy anatomy, we have minimized. For critical tissues, we have less than equal 7. For tumor region, we have equal 6. And for center of tumor, we have more than equal 6. And the data from the table can be used directly to formulate the following linear program model. So the linear program model will be x1 is equal to the dose at the entry point for beam 1 in kilowatts, and for x2 is the dose at the entry point for beam 2 in kilowatts, and we minimize the z value. So minimize z is equal 0.4 x1 plus 0.5 x2, and we subject to 0.3 x1 plus 0.1 x2 less than equal 7, and 0.5 x1 plus 0.5 x2 is equal 6, and 0.6 x1 plus 0.4 x2 is more than equal 6, and we have the non-negative constraint, that is x1 point x2 is more than 0. And we use the standard form that is minimize z is equal 0.4x1 plus 0.5x2 plus 0x3 plus 0x4, and it is subject to 0.3x1 plus 0.1x2 plus x3 is equal 7, and then 0.5x1 plus 0.5x2 is equal 6, and for the third one is 0.6x1 plus 0.4x2 minus x4 is equal 6, and the non-negativity constraint, that is x1, x2, and x3 and x4 is more than 0. And then we use the canonic form, that is minimize z is equal 0.4x1 plus 0.5x2 plus 0x3 plus 0x4 plus mx5 plus mx6, that is subject to the first, that is 0.3x1 plus 0.1x2 plus x3, that is equal 7, and then subject to 0.5x1 plus 0.5x2 plus x5 is equal 6, and the third one is 0.6x1 plus 0.4x2 minus x4 plus x6 is equal 6, and the non-negativity constraint, that is x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, and x6 is more than 0. For iteration 1, we have the CB, that is 0, m, and m. And for the basic, we have x3, x5, and x6. And for x1, we have the value that is 0.4. And for x2 is 0.5. For x3 is 0. For x4 is 0, for x5 is m, and for x6 is m. And this is for the iteration 2. And then we have the ratio here, that is x3. The ratio of x3 is 8. The ratio of x5 is 1.2, and there is no ratio for the x1. But in this we didn't reach the minimized value, so we have to move to the iteration 3. So this is for the iteration 3, and we have the conclusion, that is x1 is equal 12 and x2 is equal 0, and also for z is 4.8. So the conclusion is the dose at the entry point for beam 1 is 12 kilowatts, and the dose at the entry point for beam 2 is 0 kilowatts. So the entry dose absorbed by the healthy anatomy is 4.8 kilowatts. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.